So, don't know what they would mean by woke censorship with GTA. Um, I don't know about any of the others, and GTA 6 hasn't even come out yet. So, I know people are talking. I mean, we've talked about here about things that are possibly happening with GTA 6, but maybe they're talking about GTA 6. Maybe I don't know, but we'll read it. Um, the hidden influence behind Rockstar's. Eh, as you can see by the sun shining through, it's still early morning. So, yeah, you get all that crap in your throat. But yeah, the hidden influence behind Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto woke censorship. Credit to Madam Savvy for uncovering this wild information, which led a no-name company called Out Making Games, or OMG, like OMG, to quickly deleting their Twitter account almost immediately after it came to light. That's amazing. Nothing shady going on here. This is fine. It's nothing to see here, people. Move along. Nothing shady going on here, right? But don't worry, it's all been archived, along with their Blue Sky and website. Who's really influencing Rockstar Games? Many might recall the controversy with Grand Theft Auto 5, when Grand Theft Auto 5 suddenly removed so-called transphobic content and leaving every other stereotype and offensive joke intact. Many brush it off as Rockstar evolving with the times, but the real question is, who triggered this change? The answer, making out games. Out Making Games, or OMG, a DEI-driven organization with direct ties to UKIE, a UK-based group that acts as a middleman between government policy and entertainment. Uh, in honor of making out, I was about to say making out games, Out Making Games deleting their Twitter account, uh, for just a brief look into them. I present you the circle jerk of awards and flags in 2 posts. Rocksteady was very involved, funding them and constantly doing crossover. But how could they not when people who work at Rocksteady also work at OMG? The BAFTA crossover is even more amusing. We're getting all set up, Rocksteady Games, for the Out Making Games Spring Social tonight. Can't wait. We are thrilled to be partnering with Out Making Games to celebrate Pride Month. Join us this week as we champion those in the LGBTQ plus community who make the games we love. Games that have LGBTQ themes, and studios and professionals that foster inclusive environments, unless you disagree with them, because then you're not welcomed at all. Say the right things, get the award, get picked up with more by more DEI. The circle of cringe continues. All the same, like it's just David Menken is a renowned actor whose credits include Final Fantasy, Alan Wake. Oh, is this visibility empowers people to step into their true selves and challenge those who might struggle with seeing a queer person voicing their favorite characters. Oh boy, Dustbin. Dustbin. Everyone loves Dustbin. What else? You got Warhammer, Lego, Diablo 4. Alan Woke. Uh Valorant, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. BAFTA everywhere. Yugana Nuosu, senior web editor, web developer at Rocksteady Studios, creators of the Arkham series of games and massive sponsor of Out Making Games. Quite a lot of stuff here. Um, oh God, no, no, please, no. Flashbang. Okay. An open letter to Rockstar Games. Dear Rockstar Games, we are out making games. A group of hundreds of LGBTQ plus game professionals working in the UK game industry. You probably know of us as individuals. In fact, you probably employ some of us. We are Legion. Your games are awesome. We really love them. But we feel millions of people play them, and as a result, you have a huge cultural impact. What you put in games can have real world. God, fuck off. Real world consequences and influences the way players see the world. No, because most people aren't fucking stupid and know that a game is just a game. We are writing to you regarding the Grand Theft Auto 4 Enhanced and Expanded Edition scheduled release in 2022. We were prompted by this Kotaku article, which recaps specific examples from the original release that are transphobic and connects them with real-world consequences of transphobia. Given this is an enhanced and expanded edition, change is a selling. Go fuck off. Fuck off. This is the problem. They're fine with you making fun of any other kind of person, but oh no, can't say anything about the trans people. "2020 was one of the most violent years for trans people since recording began. In 2020, over 350 trans and gender diverse people were murdered. And you want to know how many other people get murdered? Stop acting like the world is a fine, happy place, and then suddenly people are just going out and murdering trans people for no reason. No, people get murdered all the fucking time. Okay? So, trying to use those kinds of numbers, 350 trans. And do you know how many women and children were murdered? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Trying to fucking guilt people into that shit. 41%. You want a really bad number? 41 fucking percent. You want to talk about statistics and numbers? 41 fucking percent. So maybe instead of worrying about others murdering you, maybe you should look into your own community and figure out why 41% is even there. Instead of worrying about others, how about helping your own fucking community? Giving them resources to where 41% isn't a statistic anymore. How about you do that? How about you worry about your own fucking group instead of worrying about what people put in fucking video games? Fucking jackholes. Many were killed inside their own homes. These records were compiled by the Trans Respect versus Transphobia Worldwide. As Carolyn Pettit writes in Kotaku, unlike for other random NPCs in GTA 5, the game appears to purposely play into extremely harmful stereotypes of trans and gender diverse people to encourage players to be repulsed by them and even to relish hurting. Again, it's a game, and it's a game where you can go around harming women as well. Men, women. I'm sure if there was children in there, you'd be able to harm them too. So stop acting like trans people are like singled out. You can kill anyone you want in the game. You see a paramedic, you can kill him. You see a cop, you can kill him. You see a woman, you can kill her. Stop acting like trans people are being outed and specifically being made for violence. Just fucking stop. Fucking stop. We reject any argument of equal opportunity violence against all types of characters in GTA 5. That argument is missing the point, given the cultural. So it's like, oh well, we don't care if you're able to kill everyone. We just don't want you to be able to kill trans peoples. They came together and penned a letter to Rockstar to encourage them to remove anti-trans content. Then they followed up a few months later, celebrating how they were successful in their censorship attack. Rockstar Games removed transphobic content in GTA 5. And they all had trouble opening their little fucking soy bottles. They're like soylent. We were victorious! Victory! Here's the thing, if you're a developer in the UK and want to influence in the industry, UKIE holds the keys. And that means working with OMG. You can see where I'm going with this. The DEI power players behind the scenes. This fucking... Melanie Mac's favorite word. Here's multiple DEI initiatives, including the Raise the Game Pledge, a DEI commitment designed to pressure game studios into compliance. It's a lot of different companies and a lot of different rocks. This is exactly how franchise gets captured. DI operatives are placed in leadership positions to ensure the industry follows a singular ideological direction. Stepping out of line with with the core mission of this cult feels like you would be immediately blackballed, never allowed to return again. While it's unclear on how OMG originally received any funding based on the recent USAID situation, USAID situation, it's not too far of a stretch to assume the government enablement has something to do with it. Rocksteady has been actively supporting and funding them. This raises even more serious questions. Rocksteady is one of the UK's top gaming studios, responsible for the Batman Arkham series, yet now it appears to be deeply embedded in the DI machine. How? Because Rocksteady employees also sit on OMG's board. Of course they do. A conflict of interest hidden in plain sight. Additionally, the influence extends far beyond all this into awards and recognitions. According to Savvy, Safe in Our World is another DEI-driven organization, serves as yet another financial pipeline for these groups. They don't rest, and every inch they are given will pull for miles. Their biggest concern these days, Meta's recent pushback against DEI policies, showing just how much these groups rely on corporate compliance to remain relevant. Yeah, is GTA done for? Probably not. No, probably not. Gone are the days where Rockstar could push boundaries without yeah. The industry just isn't the industry isn't just changing, no, it's being controlled. Yeah. The deletion of OMG's Twitter account after Savvy's revelations prove they don't want scrutiny. It's extremely telling, but regardless, it's too late. The evidence speaks for it. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It's just like freaking Sweet Baby Inc. These people can be exposed, and companies are still going to work with them. It's not going to matter. It doesn't matter in the slightest. It doesn't freaking matter in the slightest. It's not going to matter because there are companies stupid enough to still work with these kinds of people. So it's not going to matter. I mean, it's great that these kinds of groups and organizations are being exposed, but in the long run, it's not going to make the games any better because they're going to just continue doing it. They're going to continue doing it. So, great. Exposes them, make them a bigger name, but just like Sweet Baby Inc., everyone knows their name now. They know what Sweet Baby Inc. does. They've seen the after effects of working with Sweet Baby Inc., and yet companies still work with them. Despite the fact that they know that all these other companies who have worked with Sweet Baby Inc. have had to have layoffs or close down their studios or whatever, they continue to do it because they think that Sweet Baby Inc. is... It just shows that the message is more important than the game. It's just more proof that they don't give a shit about the game anymore. It's about the message. So, modern gaming. This is fucking modern gaming. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.